What's up, family? It's your boy. Always living blessed. I apologize that I haven't been on here that much, and I apologize that I haven't been answering a lot of you guys' messages. But today, I found time to read some, and I've been doing good. I've been reading majority, and what's good, I'll answer, and what's good, I'll make a video, and what's not good, I'll still answer, but I just won't do anything like extravagant with it. You know, today I am answering Eugene's question. Eugene is funny. Eugene asked me, why are you always going somewhere when you're making a video? It's convenient, and like most conversations are better in a car, because you know it's fun, driving and talking, and I feel like I got you guys in the car with me when I'm driving. Not only am I talking to you, but we're taking a ride at the same time. Works out, right? So anyway, Eugene, my man, I ain't gonna put your Instagram name up. Everyone always says, don't put my Instagram name up. I've been doing pretty good. I use your name, use your first name, but I just don't put your Instagram name. Cool. So anyway, Eugene asks me, he says he is dating someone that's very argumentative, and he wants to know how to win an argument. How to win an argument. Eugene, how do I say this? Some people, there is no way to win an argument, and some, there's ways to win an argument, and some, there's no way to win an argument. Some people are just naturally argumentative for some reason. They just feel as though they just need to have that defense up to talk. Me personally, I'm more of I'm very non-combative, and I don't argue, I converse, because when we converse, we come to a common ground. Hopefully it'll put us to the next level of our relationship, or the next level of whatever we're discussing. Now, he tells me that his girlfriend likes to argue about the littlest thing. She likes to feel as though she's right all the time. Well, Eugene, I don't know your girlfriend like that. I don't know her. Have I ever dated someone that was argumentative? I have. I have dated someone that was argumentative. I had my ex-wife, and a couple of girls that I dated were very argumentative. And it was sad, because at first, when I was, mentally, I wasn't mature enough to really I was like, oh, I thought it was cute at one time. I really did. For some reason, I thought it was cute. I don't know why. But I thought it was cute at one time. And then, when I got older and I matured a little bit, and I realized, nah, that's not cute. That's actually not attractive at all. Some women, for some reason, they just feel as though that, I shouldn't say women, I'm not going to generalize, because one of my followers said, can you not generalize like that? I'm quite sure she probably said it like that, but some people are argumentative. Some people like to just feel as though they want to bully the conversation, that they want to be on top. You don't need to do all that. Listen, we can get our point across without yelling and screaming. But here's some things that I hope will help you. Whenever me and these people that I dated will argue, when they would start yelling and screaming, what I would do is, they're up here. The volume of their voice is up here. So what I would do is, I would keep coming down. I would just keep coming down. 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 That's what I would do. I would keep coming down. Keep coming down. So eventually, they'll bring their voice down. Like one girl, I was yelling, she was yelling, ah! What are you talking about? Ah! What are you talking about? Why are you talking like that? Why? Now I can hear you better. because, you screaming, I couldn't hear you. Now I can hear you better because you're talking at a tone where I can hear you better. Now, that may work. Also, you can sit down and talk to her and they'll be like, hey, listen, what is the point why you want to argue out of so much things? What's going on? What's going on that everything you got to find an argument about? Sit down and ask her, hey, what's going on? That we got to argue about everything, and just ask her. Eventually, maybe she'll, tell you, hey, listen, because sometimes this overcompensating with the argument could be something internal, There may be deeper issues that you may not know about and may not have nothing to do with you, buddy. May not have nothing to do with you. Some people that have grew up in households where there's a lot of kids and they're the youngest. Some of them are let me stop myself, because I know a couple of dudes and a couple of females that were the youngest and they're probably the coolest people. Majority of the time, no, not the oldest. I think it's just the person. It's just a person, yeah, just a person. I gotta recant my thing I was about to say, but it may be, like I was going to say, it may be deeper than you. It may be something that she's going through herself personally. That may cause her to be that way. Seriously. But then you got to tell her, like you said in your message, you said, listen, I'm getting to the point where I'm losing my attraction for her, and I'm losing my interest in her. Tell her, listen, do you want this to continue, or you want this to, fizzle out? Let me know. Because if you keep going the way you're going, eventually it's going to dissipate. One chick I dated, she argued about, on the phone, she was cool. She was a cool chick. But then she would just argue about stuff. I remember one time it was this argument was so stupid. She let me use her car. I used the car. And I was on my way to I think take a test or something like that. And she pretty much didn't tell me that she had some plans later on that day. Now, when I picked her up, oh, you were late picking me up. I had stuff to do. I'm like, well, first of all, the test is 2 hours away from where you were. You knew this. Secondly, if you would have told me when I dropped you off that you had something to do, I would have made sure I got to you, tried to get to you in a timely fashion, with knowing that there's 2 hours. Was it 2 hours? An hour. I think it was an hour separation. An hour and something. But it was a nice little distance. So, I told her that. She still wanted to argue about it. I'm like, what the heck is up with her? So then, the night goes on. She's still arguing about it. She, at the time, I think she was, what was she? Was she a diabetic or something? I think she was a diabetic. I don't know about I think she was diabetic, because I gave her an insulin shot in her butt. So, I thought it was cool. We chilling. We enjoying the day. I went to sleep. Somebody's tapping me, tapping me. I'm like, hey, what's up, babe? What's wrong? She's bringing up the argument again. I'm like, whoa, you woke me up to argue again? Are you serious? I'm like, yo, I told her, yo, that's not cool, for real, what's up with you? Yo, if you were somebody else that did that, yo, I said that, and I told her, me saying that, she made a comment. She was like, well, you think you the first man to say something like that? You ain't the first and you ain't gonna be the last. And I immediately like, whoa. I was like, whoa, like, did she think I was talking about, like, conflicting harm on her? And it was like, for that to happen, it let me know that I didn't like women that were argumentative. I didn't like them. I didn't like them at all, and I didn't want to date them. You know? And if you don't like, Eugene, if you don't like women that are argumentative, then you got, take the time out to really, really, really scan the type of women you date. How do you scan the women you date? It's not hard, it's not easy, but you just ask questions. First question should be, are you argumentative? Are you argumentative? Are you? Now, some people will tell you, yeah, I love drama. I need some excitement. Some people are honest. I love them people. I love the honest people. I love the honest people. Love them. I love them. I love them. I love them because you know what? It's quicker to get rid of them. Oh, you like drama? Yeah, I gotta keep it fresh. I gotta keep it new. Oh, okay, no problem. Cut. So you gotta ask these questions when you start dating somebody, man. No matter how fine they look, how sexy they look, how good looking they look, you gotta ask questions like, listen, are you argumentative? Are you one to want to argue about the littlest things? Are you one to want to start fights about the littlest things? You gotta ask these questions, Eugene. You ask these questions, you'll be in a better situation. Better situation. Better. Hope that was helpful. Hope that was useful to someone. I hope it answered your question, Eugene. Peace, bro.